Hello viewers, welcome back to Ohio Airgun Shooter. I got some bad news. I'm freshly out of CO2 cartridges. I usually keep a pretty good stock, but I've been kind of busy lately using them up, and it just slipped by me. I'll be getting some more this weekend. Anyhow, what do you do when you run out of CO2 cartridges or gas? I mean, I do have green gas and some propane. I could do some more with the gas blowbacks, but one thing you could do is fall back on, say, a spring pistol air gun. This is the Ruger Mark IV. It's a break barrel. Again, spring piston, .177 caliber or 4.5 millimeter. Or step it up a bit to a multi-pump pneumatic. This is the American Classic 1377 from Crosman. It's a multi-pump. I believe this is up to 10 pumps. It's .177 caliber as well. Has a really nice long barrel. Very powerful little air gun. Matter of fact, this is very good for really small game and pest control. Very versatile platform. You can change out these breeches with metal breeches. You can add stocks to these to make it more stable, to use it as like a carbine. These doesn't have it come with any rails for scopes. Just have open sights in the back and in the front. The rear sight actually has two. It has a groove sight, and then it also has a peep sight on the bottom, which you can switch these over. Just take the screw out, flip it over, then you have a little peep sight up top. I have installed these scope mounts that were designed for the 1377, the 24, or was it the 1740, 2260. Actually, I bought these for my 2260 because at the time they didn't have a metal breech conversion, so I had to scope it this way. But these are a little bit unstable because no matter how tight you get them, they still kind of wobble. But it's good enough for this. And I just got a little cheap little Gamma laser sight up top. Anyhow, with these, since I'm all out of CO2 gas, I recently did a video about some new ammunition that I got, some new pellets. These are lead-free. I got the Olympia domed lead-free. These are from a Polish company. These weigh 5.5 grains. They're lead-free. They have pretty much the true Diabolo shape. Yeah, right here, made in Poland. And then I got these JSB Predator GTO lead-free pellets. These are Diablo shaped as well. I love the JSB Predator polymags. I have them in various calibers, and they are a very effective, very accurate pellet. Very good for small game, even medium to probably medium game in your larger calibers. I mean, I literally took a groundhog with my Benjamin Discovery at the time. It was a PCP. I believe it went up to 2,000 psi. Anyhow, I had a 22 caliber JSB Polymag Predator in that. One shot to the head, and he was done. So, pretty effective. These are just, I want to try some lead-free alternatives, because I do like to shoot indoors, and I like to keep the lead shooting to a minimum. These will allow me to shoot a little bit more indoors. I also have these Gamma PBA Platinums. These are, I guess, an upgrade from the PBA Gold Raptors. These have a claim velocity of up to 30% more. Gamma has always been about the velocity. They sell their rifles on the velocity, not accuracy or energy. These are only 5.1 grain. I believe they're probably a little lighter than the Gamma Raptors. Matter of fact, I got my notebook here. Let me look. Because I weighed the Raptor. No, they're the same. Raptors I had weighed in at 5.1 grains. Yeah, I had them weighed in at 5.1 grain as well. So they're the same weight. I'll go ahead and weigh these actually and see how much they truly weigh, as I will with all of them. But this, yeah, they're the same weight. And then I'm actually might try some of these lead, copper clad or jacketed lead Smart Shot BBs. I like using these in my blowback action pistols. They're a little bit more stable with the 7.4 grain. Yeah, you're going to reduce your velocity, but your accuracy will definitely improve. You may have to aim a little bit higher and adjust your sights because they are heavier, so they will drop a little bit more. But they're also good for if you're shooting, say, like steel targets or something in the backyard and you don't want ricochets. These would be great for that. But definitely going to try them out in the Ruger Mark IV and the Crosman American Classic 1377. We'll be shooting indoors. I actually might even try these in them, as long as they don't roll through the barrel. I do shoot some lead round balls through my Daisy multi-pump, and they seem to shoot pretty well. So let me get set up. We'll test the velocities of these, and then we'll do some accuracy. It's only going to be about 6 yards indoor. But let me get my scale set up, and we'll actually weigh some of these and see what they weigh. All right, I got the scale out. I'm going to weigh about 3 of each. I'm going to start with the Gammo PBA Platinums. They were supposed to be, they're supposed to be 5.1 grains. This one is 4.88. .96. Already lighter than the Raptors. Whoa, that doesn't matter. 4.7, 4.8. So that was really light. So these are probably going to really fly. That's probably the lightest pellet that I think I've weighed so far. So that's the PBA Platinums, 5.1 grain. They all fell under that. I'm going to try these Olympia domed, lead-free. These are made in Poland. These are supposed to be 5.5. First one, 5.42. So it's a little bit under. Second one, 5.46. That's pretty close. And number 3, 5.4448. So those ones really close as well. But you can see there's clearly differences. So that's definitely going to affect velocity from pellet to pellet. Now the Predator GTOs from JSB. These are 6.8. These are supposed to be 6. Where is it? 6.79. So 6.8. So this one's right on. All right, number 2. 6.78, 6.8. That one's pretty close too. It's right on. And number 3, 6.74. That one's a little bit lighter. So again, with different weights and pellets, your velocities are going to fluctuate. All right, let me try these. Couple of these, 3 of these. These are the copper jacketed lead Excite BBs, Smart Shot BBs from H&N. These are supposed to weigh in at 7.4. I think your average steel BB is what, 5.4 to 5.5. So one of these is 7.46. So they're saying 7.4. So it's pretty much right on. Off by a little bit. That's one. Pick a random one. 7.34. So that one's a little lighter. So again, that one's going to be faster than the last one. And one more. Just pick one out of the bottom there. There we go. That one's even lighter, 7.26. So that one's going to be even faster. So if you're wondering why your velocities are different, and maybe your accuracy, like a pellet might be, or BB might be flying or shooting higher or lower, I mean, there's your reason why. We'll do a fourth one, 7.5. So if you haven't gotten a scale yet, I would definitely recommend get one, especially if you're big into, big, just you want to know what your velocities are going to be. That's 7.46. So okay, I mean, now we know. I mean, look how much difference there are between each individual pellet. So let me get set up for some velocity testing with the chronograph, and we'll see how fast these babies are going. Well, one of the things I really notice about these is how nice and clean they are. There's no lead oxidation. I'm not sure exactly what these are all made out of. Is it zinc? Well, they're very clean pellets. One of the things that just kind of irks me about JSB, I love them, I love the company, I love their products, is their tins. Can you please make a screw-on lid? You know how many of these I've dropped and the lid has just kind of slipped off? The Polish got it right. The Germans got it right. Come on, Czech, let's go. I mean, it has a little, it doesn't even snap. It just sits there and it slips off. I mean, if you try to grab a tin like this, it's not gonna work. So can we please switch to a screw-on type lid, please? JSB, I love you. I love your Predator polymags. Just, I do not like your tins. All right, come on, Czech Republic, let's go. All right, I'm over here at the table, set up with the chronograph, set the feet per second. I'm going to start with the JSB Predator GTOs. These are 6.75 grains. We're going to start out with the Ruger Mark IV. I'll do 5 rounds of each. Actually, I tell you what, I'll do 10 rounds of each. And then we'll go to the 5.5 grain Olympia shot. And then we'll move to the lightest, which is the 5.1 Gamo Platinums. We'll do 10 rounds each with the Ruger and with the Crosman 1377 multi-pump. With the Ruger Mark IV, being this is a brake barrel, does have an automatic safety that engages every time you cock it. Down for fire. All right, first shot. Only 215.8. This is a very low powered spring piston. Very short piston, I guess, stroke. $269.4. $260.1. So is that 3? $252.9. $262.6. $256.4. $255.6. I mean, this thing you don't even get 300 feet per second with. These are just 6.75 grain. 253.9. Not sure what number I'm on. I'll do 2 more. 266.5. We'll do 1 more. All right. 273.4. So, again, very low powered spring piston air pistol. The Ruger Mark IV. It's been a lot of work with accuracy. Just shoots really low all the time. All right, let's try the 5.5 grain Olympia. These should be a bit faster. All right, 10 shots. I went ahead and counted out 10 of them this time so I don't lose count. Again, 5.5 grain. They should be a bit faster. 292.8. 279.5. 262.0. 286.6. I mean, if you're looking for something low powered for the backyard, this one's going in there a little tight. That one might be really slow. 250.7. I mean, yeah, if you're looking for something lower powered for your backyard, for just plinking, you know, this is definitely a good choice. You don't have to worry about, you know, that you know, that thick or that much of a backstop. I mean, it's very low powered. 261.6. I mean, you gotta have a proper backstop for everything, but this thing's very low powered. 293.8. Well, might be the fastest yet. 294.3. That one goes in there. That one went in there a little tight too. 276.9. All right, shot number 10. .308.7. The last shot we got the fastest. So hey, finally broke the 300 barrier. Alrighty, let's try some of the Gammo PBA Platinums. Let me get 10 of them out. Alright, I got 10 of them counted out here. One of the nice things about this is this Ruger Mark IV, it's very quiet. Again, very backyard friendly, especially if you got close neighbors. Alright, these are the Gammo PBA Platinums, 5.1 grain. And then, as you saw, as I weighed them, they were definitely underneath the 5.1. 350.1. So we're definitely getting the velocity with these. That one went in really loose, so I'm not sure how fast this one will go. 401.8. That was a light one. Woo! 372.5. That's probably a heavier one. That one dropped in really loose. 392.3. 357.6. So velocity has definitely climbed with these. 355.7. 400.8. 3 more. 367.2. 360.7, last shot. 360.1. So we broke over the 400 barrier with the 5.1 grain PBA Platinums. On to the Crosman 1377 American Classic. Okay, next up, the Crosman 1377 American Classic multi-pump. I will be pumping the max 10 pumps. First up, the Predator GTO 6.79 grain. I will be only doing 5 shots since I gotta do all this pumping. .0. 567.2. 576.4. 'If you're not careful, sometimes they want to roll on you and want to go in backwards. There we go. 572.5. 5. 576.7. So pretty good high 500s with the Crosman 1377 and the JSB GTOs. Next up, the 5.5 grain Olympia. .4. 598.8. 'That one did not read. .630.7. 26.3. Let me do one more since that one didn't read. $633.9. So very good numbers with the lighter Olympias. Next up, the PBA Platinums from Gammo. 5.1 grain. However, when I weighed them, they were coming in under that. The average was 4.88 grain. Again, 5 shots, 10 pumps. These should be the fastest. You can see the chronograph down there. All right. 644.2. Redo that. There we go. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That one didn't read. I'll have to try another one again. 665.7. $660.3. $670.3. Let me try one more again since that one did not read. All right. That one didn't read again either. Let me try one more. I just want to get a 5-shot total. Maybe this is going so fast that it's not registering. Just kidding. Could be because I got the scope on it. I'm trying to get it just right, where it needs to be to get the correct rating. Let me make sure. All right, let's try this again. Safety off. That one didn't read either. I wonder what's going on. Stand by. All right, let's see if this one works. There you go. 666.8. So, a lot faster with those Gammo Platinums, definitely. Let's try some accuracy testing. All right, for the accuracy testing, I have a paper target set up at about 6 yards. We're going to start with the Ruger Mark IV and the Predator GTO. Focus. Doesn't want to. There we go. The Predator GTO 6.79 grain. However, when I weighed them, they averaged at about 6.77. I'm going to do 5-shot groups. First 5 shots will be on the left target, and the next 5 shots will be on the right target. Bring the camera in a little closer so you can see better. Here we go. I'm going to aim just above that orange sticker target that I have up there. The Ruger likes to shoot low, so we'll see how it goes here. So I'll do 5 on the left and then another 5 on the right. So it's definitely shooting low as expected. Yeah, first 5 shots. That's a pretty open group. It's shooting low again. I was aiming just above here. I'm going to move to the right target now. I'm going to adjust my rear sight up a little bit. I did adjust the rear sight. I got the screw up as far as it's going to go without coming out. All right, 5 shots, right target. Those aren't ricochets you're hearing. It's just other objects falling out of the box, such as airsoft BBs. Yeah, you can see here how the Ruger loves to shoot low and to the left. A little tighter, still low. Like I say, I got the rear tight, the rear adjustment screw for the rear sight up as far as it's going to go. I'm going to have to figure out a way to maybe shim that somehow to bring it up some more. But yeah, that's with the Predator GTO lead-free pellets, 6.79 grain. Let's go to the Olympia. All right, same thing. We're going to start with the left target first with the Olympia brand. If they seem to group pretty good, I'll move on to the Gammo PBA Platinums. If not, I'll shoot another 5 at the right target. thing is with these open sights and with this spring piston air pistol is that you gotta take your sight off of the sight at your target, cock it, load a pellet, and then just re-aim. So your point of aim is constantly changing. And I'm doing all of this shooting unsupported, by the way, with the exception of my elbows on the table. Well, I mean, these were down to the right. I brought it up some. First 3 shots were okay. I mean, windage, could have brought it over some more. And then last 2 shots, this one went in really tight, and then this one went in really loose. So, tell you what, put a new target and we'll try the PBAs. Alright, Gammo PBA Platinums, 4.88 grain. That's not a bad group. I mean, it's high, as you can see. I could bring that down. I was aiming above again. So actually I could probably bring my sight down a little bit for those, being they're lighter. They're probably shooting higher. Let me do that. Actually, I'll aim lower and see what we could do. I mean, windage is right there. It's just the elevation. All right, 5 more shots with the Ruger Mark 7 of the, or Mark 4 of the PBA, with the PBA Platinums. Not bad. Definitely, the Gamma PBA Platinums definitely have possibilities in this Ruger Mark IV. Seems to, I think I might have found a pellet that it actually likes. I mean, that's, again, it's only 6 yards. These pellets have different weights. Some were going in tighter than others. I mean, some just were like really loose going in. But considering the way my groups have been lately, that's pretty darn good. So we're gonna move on to the 1377. Okay, onto the Crossman 1377 American Classic. I'm gonna start with the Predator GTOs. 5 shots, 10 pumps, left target and then right target. If the first 5 shots group really well, I'll go ahead and move to the next pellet. I'm using this little Gamma green dot kind of sight here. I do have it sighted in. I did have it sighted in for 8 grain lead pellets. I did do a couple of shots with I think the GTOs, and I got a 0 pretty good. So we'll see how it does. Go ahead and zoom in a little closer for you. Sorry about that. All right. Not bad. Pretty tight. A little high. I was aiming directly at the orange sticker up there. So pretty good group. I'm just going ahead and jump on to the Olympias. These are the 5.5 grain.
Really good group. Shot high as expected. I was aiming right there at the middle of that orange sticker. Very good. Uh, I'm liking these lead-free pellets. They're pretty good. Um, yeah, definitely gonna have to get another 10 of those and try them on other things. All right, onto the gammos. I'm gonna switch out targets and then we'll go to the Gammo Platinums. All right, next up the Gammo Platinums. Tell you what, if I can't hit anything, I'll start throwing them at them. But again, I'm gonna start with the left target and move to the right. So far, I'm surprised at the results. Not bad. A little opened up. Some of that, I guess, some of that's me. A little shaky back there. Let me try 5 more with the right target, but overall, not too bad. one was much tighter. So definitely impressed with the Gammo PBA Platinums. Uh, Found something that shoots them well. Found something that shoots well in my Ruger Mark IV. Let's go back to the review table and I'll give you my final thoughts.
All right, back here with the 3 lead-free pellets that I tested today in the Craftsman 1377 American Classic multi-pump and the spring piston brake barrel Ruger Mark IV. I was been wanting to try some lead-free pellets other than the Gammo Raptor PBAs that I have used. We tried out the Predator GTO. These are from JSB. These were weighed 6.79 grain. However, I weighed them and I got an average of like 677, I believe it was. 6.77 grains. And then your Olympia shot domed. These are free, lead free as well. 5.5 grain. They came in. Well, the average I got was like 5.45. And then of course the Gammo Platinum PBAs. These were supposed to be 5.1 grain. They fell under that. The average was 4.88 grains. These definitely increased the velocity in both, especially the Ruger. It's a sub 300 feet per second air pistol with lead. These definitely help go over that. The highest we had with these in the Craftsman 1377 was 670 feet per second about. So pretty good energy, pretty good velocity with the Craftsman 1377. These also did good velocity wise. These helped out the velocity in the Ruger as well. Accuracy, I think I found something that my Ruger likes, and it's the Gammo PBA Platinums. I mean, just it's not shooting low. At 6 yards with PBA Gammo PBA, that's acceptable for me. I can work on that and probably tighten it up some more, but not bad. I mean, pretty impressed. I was impressed. I was surprised. The 1377, it's pretty good. Here's the GTOs on the left, the Olympias on the right. Pretty good. I was using a Gammo green dot sight, and then the Gammo Platinum, the PBA Platinums, much tighter grouping. Could definitely improve on that with a actual probably scope and maybe even a small stock on there. They do make them. You just take the grip off, it just screws out right back on. It just looks like a grip and it screws on, and you have yourself a little stock. But finally found something that Gammo PBA can shoot well in. So, 10 yards, 20 yards outside with a crosswind, that might change a little bit, but inside at 6 yards, not too bad. Not too bad at all. So I definitely found an alternative to lead that actually shoots good. I have other things that I need to try them in. Most of them are CO2 powered, and I am currently out of CO2 at the time. So as soon as I get some, I'll make some videos. I want to definitely test these out. And my revolvers, and the Walther CP88, and my Beretta 92 FS. Those are both pellet shooters. And then maybe even these. But anyhow, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.